I may be live. I don't know. Gonna give a minute or two for people to show up here. Probably best if you want to. I'll do my best to try to respond to questions, but the idea here is I will read the community questions. It's been interesting. It's about midnight here in the Philippines. I apologize if I don't respond. Are we straight? All right. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It's been an interesting week for me. Many of you dropping, trying to confirm I'm live here. I have my assistant here checking for me. Lots of interesting questions. So I guess we will get started. I'm just going to read from top to bottom. I'm not going to pick any ones in particular. I previewed, of course, but we'll just take it from the top. The airfare was not more than 150 bucks. The airfare from Chiang Mai to the Philippines, the airfare was about $65. I have faith in you. You have already done freelance work. You can find. That's a fact. I am working, and of course, yeah, and just looking for more. There are always English teaching jobs for Americans. That's right. I've been approached for many English speaking jobs and different jobs. Probably pays better than Thailand though, or you back or stuck in PH. You know, I go through them all: Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Philippines, jumping around on tourist visas, and that's how that works. I mean, you're not really broke. Sounds like you're in debt. Interest payments very. I'm cash poor, and payments are late. I would say my debt is low-ish, but travel expenses, airline tickets, all that are of course, hurt when money is not coming in. You've had ups and downs. Yeah, I've had ups and downs. I've lived in Mexico for 5 years, and I've had experienced this stuff before. After the pandemic and everything like that, I wouldn't say things have been great, but overall, it's been up and down. You have periods of my saving debt. Yeah. Isn't there casinos in the Philippines? That's correct. There's some casinos in the Philippines. I guess I guess there'll probably be casinos on most of the islands. There are many in Manila. Regular gambler in Vegas who played on his Love to Gamble too, but said the odds walking away. Yeah, the casinos I feel like are really bad here in the Philippines. I have been in a few just out of curiosity, but and I played in a poker game about 5 or 6 years ago. Lower odds in the casinos to cheat. Actually, I believe really bad odds. There's not a gaming control board, so maybe the odds are really bad to gamble over here. Are you comfortable surviving with $85 in a third world country? Bad luck to you. Yeah, I'm quite comfortable with $85 in my pocket to maybe kind of, you know, go off that a little bit. I mean, in the United States, I would have a much problem. Frankly, I would need to borrow, let's say, $800 for my rent and maybe $200 for gas and whatever. Where here, $100 would last me a couple weeks. So, frankly, yeah, I'm way more comfortable here. If I was down 50K while living there, I'd be booking a ticket home the next available flight. Yeah, again, I'm better off here. I could always borrow $100 or $200 and then owe them $100 versus trying to borrow $1,000. With no housing or job in a place, it's more 3 times expensive. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Again, I got a job and I have a place. Some conditioning, no hot water. Most people don't even have 50K in savings wise, 50K a low point for you. I don't know where the 50K number has. I don't have 50K in savings. Jobs available if you can get off your butt and start looking. Yeah, there's jobs available everywhere. Let's see, 100 a week. So they're talking about the video where I'm living 100 a week. Yes, 100 a week in Asia would be on the higher side. It's not too unusual for me to pay $200 or $300 a month. In Cambodia is paying like $310 a month. I would say in Vietnam I was paying about $80 a week. In Thailand I was paying about $110 a week. Here, paying maybe $25 a week. Companies are hiring, return to US. Yeah, working maybe not for a job or coming back to the United States, renting a place, trying to buy a piece of transportation, all that. Probably not what I'm looking to do. Stay in Thailand. US is super expensive. I agree. Very excited to see you can live on $1 a day, happy travels, and good sleep. Yeah, I still have a rough go with the sleep. I could use a much more comfortable pillow. I probably live on $5 to $8. I watched 5 minutes and felt so depressed. Sorry about that. The details about the ants were probably unnecessary. When it rains a lot, ants come in outside to get out of the rain, and it's when you're living like this, it can be an issue. Actually, you could be living just anywhere and deal with that problem. Sounds like Horizon 101. Not sure what that is. What sort of remote work does he exactly do? I'm an artist. I have kind of branched out a little bit. I do YouTube. I do make money on YouTube. I am monetized, so there's that. After the V6 standard temple, it may be a real solution. Eventually, most people in a year in my predicament. Yeah, I'm not a religious person. So I get social media has all the positives at times, no matter reality, but the tuber at least talks about being broke. No, it's real. I'm pretty broke. I've been vlogging for a while, and yeah, it's been going on a while. This has been kind of building up. Basically taxes and just everything. overall has kind of led me in this situation. Of course, it's before the holidays, which is not that unusual. And then, we'll see what happens. It's maybe a little more extreme right now. Bring your snake bite kit. Philippines is home to one of the most deadly snakes, many poisonous snakes in the Philippines. My father, which used to be an entomologist for the government, I'm familiar with snakes. I don't think there's many poison snakes or spiders for that matter. What is your income? My income is up and down. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's low. Andy Graham starter kit. I don't know what that means. Hey, don't let the comment section get you down. I don't. I appreciate all the comments. I make, sarcastic comments as well. I don't take it that seriously. Wish I give you some advice. Seems you're optimistic and excited about the new adventure. I'm not too down about it. If anything, the thing I would like you all to know is it's not expensive to live here, and I think anybody can do it, especially me. My background, about 15, 17 years ago, I worked at the casino for the World Series of Poker. And of course, I have a background being a professional gambler. I quit. If you want to go back and look at some of my videos now, it's been about 3 years since the last time I gambled. Life has changed a lot. That has a lot to do with what's going on as well. To the people that make assumptions, stop. You have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to fill people in. There's a lot of people just dropping in. So a friend of mine that thought he would give me some, do a live stream. So there you go. Playing poker and publishing YouTube videos don't seem to be giving you a secure future. So the playing video poker was an idea to get my monetized back in the day. I seen a couple people video poker and I said that is how I'm going to get my channel monetized, and that did the trick. There's numbers that watch my channel, and that's how that worked out. The most popular video is gambling related. It was a system that I did when I was I gambled for a living, and then basically from there, that's the background on that stuff. You must plan for success. That's what adults do. Don't live day to day. So I subscribe to some of that. I lived day to day. I like living today. I also am working on planning for a retirement at 52 years old. Challenge. Met a few expats in the Philippines who are in the same living situation as you're experiencing. See your point. Staying in Asia is cheaper cost of living. Yeah, I mean, most people don't have a lot of money doing this. I wouldn't say I'm putting that all together. Really, it's just the desire to want to stay is really what it boils down to. It's the same in Tijuana. A lot of people came to Tijuana. A lot of people moved to Tijuana. Very few stayed for long term. Many maybe for a couple months, and then of course even fewer stayed longer than that. But the ones that stayed long term typically want to stay long term. Speaking of that, I miss Mexican food. That's probably maybe the big downer. I apologize if I'm not responding to questions. I cannot see that far away. Speaking of that, I am getting the tooth fixed recently. I need to update my prescription. I'm reading the comments here. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to be rude. Let's see here. When you wake up from your coma, the doctor will explain you don't have a brain and live in a... Yes, I'm crazy, that's for sure. Why don't you go home? You must have family in the States. I do not have family, and I Actually, that's not true. I don't care to. I haven't talked to my mom in 20 years. Wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even recognize her if she walked down the street. There you go. This is sad. I've been there before, running away from something larger, a way to confront things down the road. No, maybe not. I don't know. Puzzled. Claim to be broke, traveling the world is and working. How's that definition of broke? Yeah, it's a trade-off, right? I could make more, go back to the United States and make more. There's no doubt about that. I'm not denying that. Yes, I do vlog about the situation. This was a choice to really kind of, you know, come out with this. I have many people that watch the channel, including clients, and whoever else has the link, but many people that know me personally watch the channel. We broke again, that's right. Buddy, no funds, you're one hospital away from being made homeless. I'm closer than that, my friend. Left with nothing, you need an emergency fund to work online. Yeah, I guess the downside, right? I dropped dead. There is no ambulance service, and I would be left to rely on the people, me to scoop me up and try to get me a hospital. Other than that, it's, I go down, that's just the breaks. No money, no honey, you pay. I pay, there you go. Shop for food at markets, you can get the oatmeal cheap there. I do. I cook. That is a bonus for sure. Thailand. I stayed in a place where I had to eat out, so it's cheaper. That's for sure. Declare bankruptcy about the debt. Already did that when I got divorced. And that was, I guess, maybe 13, 14 years ago. When I played poker for a living 3 years, there was a guy who would come once a month and play every hand. He threw all in, and the regular semi-pros, weekend gamblers fought all the way for his table. Being a dealer of the World Series of Poker, that's something I've seen. I give you credit. You're extremely chill, relaxed, considering your situation. Fear is a big deal with this. I know people here locally. I have friends from the United States here in the Philippines. I wouldn't say that I'm I wouldn't say I'm not worried. I just say I'm not overly worried. The lifestyle is barely living. I say that's wrong. You're right to sweat it at a level. Who doesn't? Probably an underachiever his whole life. Okay. Southeast Asia, as often recognize the economical cost of living. I do not wish to diminish anyone's enthusiasm. Personally, I would prefer to return to the United States, where the government assistance, such as Section 8 food stamps, senior housing vouchers, maybe not. It's hard to say. I feel like it's the same amount of work either way. I don't know. But like I said, for me, it's kind of like, if I need money, I could probably borrow $100 to keep myself going. If I'm in the United States, I'd probably need to borrow maybe 1,000 or go deeper. I repeatedly say I'm here now, but I never say where here is. Really, the story behind that is frankly this. People track me online. It's a little uncomfortable, but right now in the Philippines. Why does everything need to be a podcast? People are interested in this. I think that like van life and many other lifestyles, frankly, they're misrepresented. Just like maybe one of the earlier comments or questions. You stay over here long enough, you kind of adapt to that financial ecosystem. A lot of, going back would of course be very expensive. I experienced that in Tijuana, living there in 5 years. Moving back was very difficult. Need some help with friends. And so, yeah, it was a big change. Dollar tacos versus, $10 tacos. You lived in Tijuana for 5 years. You still pronounce it Tijuana. Yeah, well, I'm a gringo. What horrible advice? Better to be broke foreigner in a country that you own. Wait when the money runs out. There's a medical emergency. You want to be fairly. I feel like just like the dental stuff. If it's good enough for other Filipinos, it's good enough for me. I mean, it's the bottom line. That's how I feel about it. Hope everything will be okay, bro. Yeah, I feel like everything will be mostly okay. You're not missing out on medical, bro. The healthcare is way better in Thailand. I would say the healthcare is, you know, across the board about the same. I think that, of course, Thailand has some good healthcare. Tijuana, one of the world's best cancer treatment. So, looking at the USA shaping up right now, could be better off in time. Yeah, I mean, again, I kind of bounce between Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, just, whenever I get antsy. Isn't the Cambodia visa like 300 bucks? From my understanding, it's around about 500 bucks. That's what they were quoting me. It was through a Airbnb host, I guess, was making side income from manufacturing documents for foreigners. I don't know. I was recommended to other foreigners, and then of course, if you follow some other videos, you could see what happened. Sorry to tell you the truth, Asia or America, the guy needs a serious look in the situation. Lost soul. Yeah, maybe lost soul. Sky, why I can help you draft a 1-year plan, get back on your feet, save money for another 2 years in Asia. Yeah, email me. My email's in the description. What are you doing for work and how much are you making? Goes way up and way down. I actually have not. I would say if you take the last couple years as a snapshot, I would say mostly lost money. Heartbroken. Where can I send you money? Link in the description if you want to send me a gift. Thank you very much. He shows a pay address on my video. That's correct. From a UK perspective, living in the UK on the cheap, like Southeast Asia, is not possible, but you can work 20 hours a week in an odd job. Again, I want to make clear that yes, I could go get an odd job. I could definitely work to drive through McDonald's or get a job. But frankly, this is the path I'm on, and we're gonna stick to it. So from there, if I missed any comments or anything, you're welcome to put them there. Again, I apologize. I can't see very well at all anymore. And I appreciate all the new followers and comments. I hope this clears the air on some of this stuff. And I guess like and subscribe, something I normally do. Just because I just vlog the story, and I appreciate every one of you watching. Again, thank you very much. All the super chats and donations and everybody's wonderful comments. And I will, as always, catch you on the next video. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. What happens? Wow.